Ladies, Leon Trask here, bringing some more Battlefield Backup Mini 2. You know how we do, keeping it real as always. And today I want to talk to you about something very dear to my heart, and that is the biggest differences between Battlefield 3, well, just basically the differences between Battlefield and Call of Duty. And, you know, I've played both series. I used to play quite a lot more Call of Duty. I fell in love with Battlefield. That's where my heart lies, so you know where this commentary is going to be already. But, you know, Call of Duty has some fun for some people, and I think Modern Warfare 3 could have some good things going for it, but I'm personally not going to buy it, at least not when it first comes out. The biggest differences in these games, people are going to say, oh, there's vehicles, oh, the map size in Battlefields are huge, oh, teamwork, oh, you know, this and that one person, oh, the shooting, you know, the bullet drop, the having to lead your targets. The biggest things for me, the biggest difference, and the things that have the most impact on the game are the fact that the class system in Battlefield and the circumstances that that creates and the teamwork that is needed to have a team that is going to work well with separate classes that just kind of complement each other. In Call of Duty, for example, you can choose to set up any class any way you want with any sort of weapons, and people generally, you know, they set up a kind of sniper class, they set up a run and gun, you know, submachine gun class, they set up a, you know, kill-all assault rifle, they'll set up a shotgun class, that kind of thing with different, you know, grenades or something to different playstyles that they think is going to work well for them at that point. Battlefield, it's a little bit different, and, you know, you gotta find, obviously there's a certain weapon, but there's certain classes, and each class has a specific role on the battlefield. And if you play that role well, and you play that well, and your team is well balanced, with each role complementing each other, Battlefield is one of those games that is going to become easy. But that is the beauty in Battlefield, and I think that's one of the worries that a lot of people in the community have, is that when these Call of Duty players that are used to just running and gunning and being their own, you know, one-man army, with being every squad, you know, possible, every class imaginable at their fingertips, it's going to be a little bit different. Obviously, you can switch classes really easily in Battlefield, but it's knowing what class is the most effective at certain times and actually being able to use that class that makes Battlefield above the rest. And the important thing, and I mean, I think one of the reasons that I turned to YouTube at one point is because I wanted to find other like-minded players and other people that are going to be able to communicate and get along. Because when I first started playing Battlefield Backup Mini 2, for example, I didn't have that many other people that played this game. I had just a couple people that I'd meet, you know, that were actually talking in game, because not too many people talk in game. And on that same note, you only get a chance to really meet 4 people in each game. You know, you only have a chance that 4 people out of, you know, 12 are going to be talking. So it's really kind of limiting your abilities. And I think the need in Battlefield to make classes work together and make a team work together based on your classes is what creates a better community in Battlefield. It creates a community in which teams need to work together to win, because everybody's, you know, at the end of the day, everybody says, oh, I want to get a lot of points, or I want to get a high KD. Everybody wants to win. Nobody likes to get a high KD and lose. I don't care who you are, Wings of Redemption or not, you could have a 70-0 KD, lose a game, it's not going to feel as sweet as if you won. It's just the bottom line. And if you guys aren't noticing, I'm just speeding up certain parts in this game. Let's talk about this gameplay. Oasis, we're attacking. It's a chopper. I spin around in a circle and try and shoot people. It doesn't take that much skill. Chopper horrors, whoop-de-whoop. It's like, I'm sure somebody thinks I'm a chopper horror because I'm a level 50 and I have helicopters platinum. But look, you know, an AA gun shoots me down because I mess up at one point. It happens. Whatever, it's vehicles. You know, this game was a lot of fun. The first bit in the tank, you know, you just gotta really know when to use the tanks, when to use the vehicles effectively, how to be effective in the vehicles. Obviously, running the engineer kit and heavily vehicle-oriented maps is a must. And then at the end of this, you're going to see me do a lot of kit switching and stuff like that, finding the most effective kit, using a recon kit instead of the engineer kit towards the end, when the map becomes a little bit tighter. But it's really just knowing this map and knowing flank routes. But this map, for example, I wasn't communicating with anybody, but knowing how to play well and knowing how to, you know, point out things and just really play the objective and play my class near the objective allows my team to do well. You know, healing up tanks, being in the tank, me being an engineer and in the tank is going to keep tanks alive and destroy other tanks. Like, knowing, it's just, oh man. There's so much more going on in Battlefield than Call of Duty. Like, you have to think about every single class that you're facing up against. It's not just, oh, let me see, I got outplayed because that guy had a shotgun up at close range and I had an assault rifle, or, you know, this guy turned the corner and jumped and I was sitting there looking at his other buddy. No, it's positioning, it's strategic planning, it's teamwork especially. If you can get teamwork and teams communicating, it's going to make a far bigger difference in Battlefield than in Call of Duty, because in Call of Duty it's still that twitch, it's still the chance that one of those people that are communicating are gonna go down. So oh man, Call of Duty, you know, like I said, well, I used to play it. I used to, Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare, like, I used to play them like crazy back in the day, especially Modern Warfare 2. I used to be pretty freaking good at the game too, but for me, it was always, I was a very objective player, a very objective-based player. I never cared about my KD. It was always domination, sabotage, demolition. You know, I liked the social aspect of it. I liked running with people together. And eventually, you know, I had this conversation with quite a few people on my friends list about story modes, and, you know, you gotta have a good story mode. Call of Duty is such a great story mode, but to be honest, like, I don't need a good story mode. I tell this to people all the time. I played so many stories. I played Halos. I played Grand Theft Autos. I played these stories. I mean, they're fun and they're cool to hear and all, but really, it gets a little boring. I mean, I bought Battlefield Bad Company 2 for the multiplayer. I thought it was going to be awesome. I used to watch Call of Duty videos. I saw Battlefield videos. I was like, this game looks like it's going to be awesome. I played it. It was awesome. I fell in love. And it's just, it took off from there. I eventually got on YouTube to, you know, try and meet more people, show off my skills, you know, just have more people to play with. And it's just turned out to be awesome. And the community around Battlefield is so much better, you know. Obviously, there is always going to be haters in any community, but in the Call of Duty community, you go to a Call of Duty video, it's like, faking gay, oh, you know, I could do that, my mom's sister could do that, like, it's so lame. You know, occasionally you get haters and thumbs downs on Battlefield videos, but a lot of the time it's just Call of Duty people that are just like, oh, blah, 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 blah. And, you know, there's a place in each for everyone, and everybody's got their own personal preference, and I think, honestly, Battlefield is going to be awesome, and I hope that I mean, I have faith in DICE and their ability to listen to their community about things that need to be changed. I just hope they're not super swayed by small minorities of the community, like certain things like Call of Duty did, where they just decided to change sniper rifles because a certain aspect of the community decided that it wasn't the best, or certain people complained about it. Like, I don't want to get too much into Battlefield because I have some certain feelings on certain things that I think is going to be really weird in the game. And how about that? We'll make this for a discussion for next video. You guys can give me some comments and questions in the comments below. I want to know your guys' opinion, because I'm trying to really think about how Battlefield 3 is going to play. Obviously, I have not played it. I'm a console guy. I have not gotten the alpha or the beta yet. This is pre-anything. This is just off my opinion of footage that I've seen and understanding of how the game is designed class-wise. But I get the feeling that obviously there's going to be, you can't get Rambo revived, but there's going to be a lot of Rambo reviving going on, but once you approve the revive, because the assault guys, the guys that are going to be playing up close with the, you know, the do-all weapons are going to have the revive paddles now. So I can understand that, but then it's going to be tough to find ammo, because all the guys with the light machine guns that are posted up somewhere on, you know, with their bipod out, putting down suppressive fire, aren't going to be in the best position to give ammo out to the guys that are up in the front reviving each other. And then you got the recon, who is never going to be pushed to move forward because, you know, they can't get a one-hit kill with anything besides a headshot, even if you're 1 meter away from somebody. So, I don't know. I think there's some issues that need to be addressed. I can't wait to see the beta coming out in a few weeks. Should be fun. Look for some videos, some obviously more Battlefield 3 when it comes out, beta. I'll be all over that. Bad Company 2, you know how we do. Till next time, ladies, let me know your thoughts on all that. Keeping it real. Just dominated that score. You know, obviously we had them beat, but still got to get those points. You know we do. Till next time, ladies.